Yeah, following on from my last video, there was something I've picked up recently that I wanted to just plug, really, I guess. This is something that's could make things a lot, could really improve things. So it's well worth knowing about. Not Country Life butter. It's you've probably seen it. I mean, he's talked about it a lot on his channel. I'm sure most people probably subscribe. But Luke's APS does the new base ready material that he's selling. I think you get it through Geek Gaming online. Yeah, well, you can see that for yourself. I've just noticed that's on there. Yeah, as I say, it comes in little bags, which is why I've put it in butter pots. I just sort of cut the label off and stuck it on the top, so I know what I've got in there. But yeah, it's if you want to have a look at the range and how it all works, then you can see, if you put Luke's apps base ready into YouTube, he's done his own video which will come up for you, and there's somebody else as well has done a much better review of it than I'm ever going to do, showing off some of the different textures and how they work. But yeah, just give you a rough idea for those that haven't seen it already. The main reason for doing this as well, as I say, it really is going to make things a lot easier for me, I think. And a few people I saw at Salute at the weekend sort of mentioned they might get some and they weren't sure, but yeah, it sort of looks like that. It's got everything in there. It's not going to be brilliant because the light's rubbish, but yeah, you've got a fine sand in there. You've got some grass, and you've also got a few rocks to give it sort of texture. And it really is as simple as just I bought the glue he's got as well. It's not just normal PVA. I think it's supposed to be a little bit better than that, but again, it wasn't very expensive. So I bought the glue, and I bought so a couple of the little bags of the base ready stuff. I think the bags were about $3.50 each, which is nothing. I've based all my ACW figures with that one, and I've still got a reasonable amount left. So I had ACW figures. I must have had about 150 of them or so, and they're all based, and I've still got some left. So for £3.50, you can't argue with that. And the glue was a reasonable sized pot for only about £5, so you can't argue. But the beauty of it is really the simplicity. I used to put sand on base, then you'd leave it 24 hours for the PVA to set. Then I'd use watered down PVA on top to hold it down, and you wait for that to dry, then paint it, a couple of layers of dry brushing, then put some grass or flock on it, and then maybe PVA that down again as well. So I've got 6-7 steps, whereas this, you literally put the glue on, stick it in, and everything's there, and you end up with something like that, which again, the light's not going to do this justice, but believe me, it looks amazing. You've got textures, you've got a bit of grass in there. The rocks, I must admit, I did pick a couple of the rocks out and glue them down separately, but they all came in there. In the little bag. Phenomenal. Just so easy. Just takes no time at all. I based, to say, about 150 ACW figures and movement trays within 3 or 4 hours. That would have took far longer than that, and it would have been spread over several days before. So yeah, I think it's really going to improve things, make things a lot quicker. Because basing's one of them things in the past that I've always sort of left, and then you end up with loads of figures. You end up spending a week basing an army, whereas this, it took me, as I say, an afternoon to do 2 armies. So yeah, brilliant. Can't recommend it highly enough. It's cheap. It's far better than anything else I've seen. So if anyone is thinking about it, I'd get you ordering quickly. You can, as far as I know, you can only get it online at Geek Gaming, but I think it was if you're spending more than £35, I think you get free postage. I didn't spend that much because I was just trying it out, but I definitely will do next time. You can't say fairer than that. So yeah, that's how the Union Command stand looks. Again, the light is atrocious, but hopefully you get a little bit of an idea. And again, as I say, a bit of search on YouTube and you can find some other people who've got better lit videos showing them off. Another one there, we've got the Union skirmishers on a movement tray. This was another Salute purchase, going back to my previous video. I bought quite a lot of MDF from war bases. What I've got with these as well, I've got the hot ones with the holes for the magnet, so you've got a magnet in the middle, and they're based on 2p pieces, so they slot in there pretty nicely. It's Tempt Fate yeah, turn them upside down, don't fall out. I don't know why you'd ever want to turn them upside down, but if you want to, you won't lose them. So I don't imagine I'll ever do that again. But yeah, so really nice things, and as I say, lovely basing material that just looks better than what I was doing before and is so much easier. So I can't really argue with that. That was the one called, I think there's about 6 different types. That was the one called Patchy Plains. I also bought one called Moorlands, which I haven't tried yet, but again it's a similar sort of concept. And the other one, Arid Grasslands. They all look fine. They all look like they'll do much the same job. Couldn't recommend highly enough, really. The only other thing I was going to show off while we had the chance. Oh yeah, there's another movement tray. Again, they're sort of for sharp practice. So I've got my units of 8 for the normal line infantry, and then 6 for the skirmishers. Again, based up on magnets. The other thing I said, I bought the other base ready I bought was the Mediterranean soil, which I had the Carthaginians in mind, and I've just painted and based. Again, the basing takes seconds, so I kind of do it as you go along rather than leaving it and storing it all up to the end. Just a couple of Balearic slingers, however you pronounce it. Yeah, they're Victrix figures. Really nice. Really enjoyed painting those. Actually, it sounds a bit odd because they're pretty simple, but yeah, very quick and easy to do. They come out nicely. So the Carthaginian project is in full swing. I've got a load of other infantry made up and primed, and some cavalry as well. When I mix them in with my Celts that I've already got, I should before too long have a decent army to fight to the strongest. And the way the game works, that'll do us as a unit of skirmishers. And as I say, again, use the base ready stuff. This was the Mediterranean soil, and exactly the same as the other. Couldn't have been easier, and looks far better than what I used to do before. So can't recommend it highly enough. So to those of you that were thinking about it, 'cause a couple of people did mention it, yeah, it's revolutionary. couldn't recommend it highly enough. This actually turned up on Saturday, and it was waiting for me when I got back from Salute, so it's possibly the best purchase of the day, as it turned out. Not that there's anything wrong with anything else I bought, but it's just such good stuff. So for those of you that are wondering, thought it was worth mentioning. Hope it's helpful. Yeah, all the best. I'll leave it there. Yeah, as I said in the last video, thanks for watching, subscribing. Hope you're all well. Hope the projects are going well, and yeah, take care.